Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today's Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. I've recorded this like 5 or 6 times. I've gone to edit it and I'm like, I just feel so sorry for myself. So I've stepped away for a bit and I've come back. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's just say I've had a sugar honey iced tea kind of week. It's been horrendous. Just in a nutshell, I came on a period which I didn't know I was going to be coming on, and I wasn't prepared for it. Let's just say I was out shopping. Luckily, I take a spare set of clothes when I'm out and about because you just never know when my period wants to come. So I had that to deal with. My washing machine broke, so that has been a mess and a half. Got a new washing machine coming. It was cheaper to get a new washing machine than to get the part and the person to come out to fix it. So I've had that. Then we had a barbecue at the weekend. The hubster brought lovely food in. I decided to eat it in brioche buns, you know, the nice gourmet burgers, you name it, I've eaten it. So that was that. I had a migraine on Saturday, felt absolutely shocking, went to bed. And then I've done a food shop this week with the mindset of I just want to eat for England, so therefore the food shops come and it's not like the greatest, like it's not healthy or anything like that. And then Monday and Tuesday, Grace was off Monday, she was off Friday as well, teacher training day. Monday and Tuesday I have just eaten for the sake of eating. So, and then today I'm not working today, and woke up, I had my breakfast and a coffee because I knew since Sunday that I was not going to group today. I was like, no, I'm not going. I'm going to throw in my Target card and not go. So I'd completely forgot to send a message to the consultant to say that I wasn't going, and I was just texting it this morning saying sorry, you know, all the excuses galore. And then one of the kids needed me to do something, so I went off and did that, came back and I completely forgot about the message and just was scrolling on Facebook, and then my consultant had like posted something, and it was something which was like, right, come on mate, get yourself together. There is a lot of worse things in the world what's going on at this moment in time than you just eating your weight in chocolate and rubbish this week. So we can make all the excuses in the world, or we can do something about it, and that's what I did. So I went to group knowing that I've had my breakfast and a coffee, and I knew I was going to see a bigger gain than what I was expecting, but it was all about accountability, and I needed that accountability. And I know if I'd not gone to group today, then this week would have just spiraled into a next week. And sometimes it's not nice seeing the numbers on the scales. You feel absolutely rubbish. I mean, honestly, I have felt so rubbish. I was just so annoyed with myself that I'd like done this. And I'm like, Rach, it's just a bad week. And one bad week doesn't make your journey rubbish or anything like that. We've just got to take the rough with the smooth and just move on. So now positive pants are on and we are moving into a new week, but we've got to acknowledge the bad week we have just had. Now this has been my biggest gain I've ever had in the time I have done Slimming World, but we've got to take into consideration that I'm on a period. I've had my breakfast and a coffee before I stepped on the scales, and I wasn't wearing clothes which were light, let's just say, because I just needed to get to group, get it done with, and just see what I needed to see. And that's what I did. So we've got to take that into consideration, but this is what happened when I stepped on the scales. I gained 7.5 pounds, so I am 12 stone 9, and I've lost 1 stone 13.5 pounds. So to say that last week I got my 2.5 stone award, this week I've not even got my 2 stone award. So yes, I didn't even get my consultant to read like my like weight, like, you know, how much you've lost and all that. I just didn't want to wear it because I just felt rubbish, like really rubbish. And it's, what I'm trying to say is, it's okay to have these like bad weeks, but it's now what I do with this information. What do I do with that information, with my 7.5 pound gain? How am I going to change it around? And that is simple: to eat healthy. And also as well, not have breakfast and a coffee and wear like lighter clothes when you stand on the scales. But we'll take that out of the equation. It's all about now eating healthy. I've got one thing this week. I'm going out on Sunday for a girly day shopping, so there is a meal out, but I'll look at the menu, I'll find the best option and we'll go from there. One meal out of this week is not going to make the biggest thing ever. So hopefully, as people will say, easy on, easy off. But sometimes it's not like that. That's what they were saying in group. I think that was just to try and make me feel a bit better than I did. But hopefully I can chip away at this again and get most of it or all of it off. But we're in a better mind frame now. We've had a word with myself, and we're all about positivity now. So we're all about moving on. I've done my accountability, which I'm proud of. Like, I'm happy that I still done scales. I've seen it. Now we move on into a new week ahead. And because I've stepped on the scales, I'm happy now that it's a clean slate. I'm not rolling over or thinking about how much I put on or anything like that. It's all new. So what I've learnt this week is never put off the scales, even if you truly don't want to go. Sometimes you need to see it. In my case, we're all different. Our journey is completely different, and that's absolutely fine. And it was like I was hearing people coming off a 2-week all-inclusive and coming back with a loss. Could you imagine how I was feeling when I was like writing their like numbers in the book and they were buzzing? And so they should be. Like, if they've come off a holiday with a loss, then absolutely amazing. But then inside I'm like going, I'm here with a 7.5 pound gain kind of thing. But we can't compare our journey to someone else's journey. We're completely different, and that's what makes us amazing, because we are different. My journey is completely different to anyone else's, and I shouldn't judge my journey to someone else's. That's another thing I have learnt. Also as well, being in group, sometimes you need group more than what you think you need it. And it was nice to sit with like-minded people and just to say, look, I need some encouragement. I need some, like, you can do it. Like, come on, we've had one bad week. I needed that today. I needed group. Like, I might be a Target member, but I really needed my group today, and my group were absolutely awesome. So now it's time to think positive, be positive, and get this weight gain off. And how I'm going to do it is simple. Just follow the plan, trust the plan, and we'll have it off. So yeah, hopefully start of July I can have a good weight loss. Let's kickstart July off with a good weight loss. So I hope you've had a wonderful week. Please let me know how you've got on, and if you're having a bad week, we all have them. So now this is your time to draw that line, do whatever you need to do to get refocused, and let's move on into a brand new week. We can do this, people. Weight loss is hard. It's incredibly hard, but we've just got to keep positive, keep our mindset good, and hopefully next week we see those losses. So as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.